Hi, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Amma Gatti. I am your family life coach. I'm here rooting for you and bringing you videos your way each week, videos that will help you in your parenting journey. I am a parent myself, so I know I'm right there with you. Today, one of the things actually, the main thing I want to talk to you about on my channel today is discussing emotional intelligence. Now, I'm sure you're wondering, Amma, what is emotional intelligence? Why does that even matter as a parent? Let me backtrack a little bit. So, in my last episode, I was talking about the three types of parenting, and we talked about authoritative parenting, which is kind of where we want to be. We talked about authoritarian parenting, which is the extreme, which is like the strict parent. And then the permissive parent, who is allowing the child free reign to do whatever it is they want to do. I also did mention that authoritative parenting is the balance between authoritarian parenting and permissive parenting. And that's where we want to be as parents. Right. So if you missed that episode, please go back and check that episode on 3 parenting styles. So today I want to talk about emotional intelligence. Now let me tie that into my last episode. As an authoritative parent, you are emotionally in tune to your child. And the way you're in tune to your child is helping your child become emotionally intelligent. All right. So we're going to break that down now. What is emotional intelligence? So emotional intelligence is the ability for you to understand and identify your own emotions, right? And also being able to identify, understand, and respond appropriately to others' emotions. I know that's a lot. That is a lot to unpack. So I'm going to say that again slowly so you can understand what I said. Emotional intelligence is twofold. Emotional intelligence means that you yourself understand your own emotions, why those emotions are happening. So you're identifying and understanding your own emotions. Is the ability to do that for yourself. And the other part of it is for you to be able to understand, identify, understand, and respond appropriately to others' emotions. We're going to unpack that. So, for example, let's say that I am home and my child comes home, or let's say my spouse comes home. And I notice that my spouse walks through the door, my child walks through the door, looking a little tired and maybe cranky at the same time, right? Because usually they go hand in hand. And maybe I have a really touchy topic or something that I want to discuss with them, right? Being emotionally intelligent, I am able to control my own attitude or behavior towards whatever this topic is. Let's say it was a topic that was really getting me upset, right? But then they walk in through the door and they are looking tired and upset and dejected. I will not, an emotionally intelligent person would not meet them at the door and start going, yep, you do this, you do this, you do this, right? An emotionally intelligent person will identify that this person looks tired, looks a little grumpy. This topic I am about to bring up is a really touchy subject. So maybe I shouldn't bring it up right away. Let me allow them to come in, settle down, maybe have a drink, have a bite, have something to eat. And when the mood is lighter and better, then I will bring in the issue that needs to be discussed. That is an emotionally intelligent person, because not only are you able to manage your own emotions, you are able to respond appropriately to someone else's emotions. Another example, let's say that your child came back from school and you can tell that your child just had a really long day, they're tired, things are not going well, but you really want them to get on top of their homework and get things done, right? An emotionally intelligent parent will acknowledge that and say, hey, little Johnny or little Kofi or whoever you are, I understand you look like you've had a really long day. You must be tired, aren't you? And then they would say something along the lines of, yes, I am, or whatever. And you can respond by saying, you know what, I really understand and empathize the way you're feeling. It's Monday, you're probably so exhausted. So here, why don't you eat a snack? Why don't you take a 5-minute break before you jump into the homework? That is emotional intelligence, right? So here is a thing that is surprising. Some people have done studies over the years on emotional intelligence, sorry. And so one of the things that has come out is that your child's probability of being successful in life, whatever you define that success is, career success or just being a well-rounded, successful person, is not based on their IQ, which is their intelligence. It's actually based on their emotional intelligence. So a child who is emotionally intelligent has a higher chance of doing well in life than a child who is academically intelligent. And I think that's mind-blowing, because all of us look at the kids who are excelling in class and making all A's and straight A's and all the, academic excellence, and we think, oh, they are going to be the successful ones in life. No. It's the ones who are emotionally intelligent. Those are the ones who succeed. And you can say, oh, no, I don't believe that. No, I don't believe that. But there's actually research, years and years of research that has gone into it. So one of those researchers, you probably may have heard of it, is the marshmallow research, which I thought was interesting. So what a psychologist did was he brought in a group of children, right? And he gave each of them a marshmallow. And so for those of you who live outside the United States who don't know a marshmallow, it's a treat. It's gooey. It almost looks like cotton balls, right? But it's sweet. It's just think of it as some form of candy, right? It's probably not the best description, but I'm trying to, for those of you who live outside the United States might not know what a marshmallow is. And so what he did was he brought in these children. He gave each of them a marshmallow. But there was an instruction that came with the marshmallow. He said, you can choose to eat the marshmallow now that I've given you, or you can wait 15 minutes from now to eat the marshmallow I just gave you. Plus, I will give you an additional marshmallow for waiting 15 minutes to eat this. So just imagine a child with something sweet in front of them and you telling them, oh, you can eat it now. It's your choice. Or you can wait 15 minutes and get an extra one. Most of the children ended up eating it now because it was right in front of them, right? And so they ate it. And then the ones who waited 15 minutes got the extra marshmallow. And then the researcher followed those children who waited 15 minutes for several years with their lives, following up on their lives to see how they are, where they're going. And those ones who waited 15 minutes to get that extra actually were very successful in life, right? And people would say, oh, no, it was just a little bit of candy. No, but it was the self-control they were able to exhibit. That self-control followed them throughout their lives. So our channel is Parenting in a Foreign Culture. We all know that by now, right? And I know most of us are from the non-Western world, and we hold academics right up here. And we know that academics is so important, and that for our children to do well in life, they have to be academically successful. And so we are pushing for the A's. We're pushing for the good grades in school. We're pushing for, oh, don't go out there and play. Stay here and study, right? We push for being the attorneys and being the doctors and being the engineers, because academics. But the ones who actually do well in life are not necessarily the brightest, but they're the ones who are emotionally intelligent. So I'm going to run to a couple of series around emotional intelligence and how we as parents can raise emotionally intelligent children. How do we get our children? How do we become emotional coaches for our children? The first place is where I started off last week. It's your own parenting style, right? And so being an authoritative parent means that you're also emotionally in tune with your child. You can only become a successful emotional coach if you can manage your own emotions first. If your emotions are everywhere, if the least thing ticks you off, if the least thing gets you upset, and there are all these blow-ups, you cannot coach your child. You cannot train someone or help someone develop when you don't have whatever it takes yourself. And so in the next few series, we're going to play on certain examples. I'll have some exercises for us, but we are going to learn to be emotionally intelligent ourselves so we can raise emotionally intelligent children. All right. So I am here. I'm rooting for you. Again, remember, the children who do well in life, the secret is not just academics, it's emotional intelligence. We need to get our children to be emotionally intelligent. That is the way we can guarantee that no matter the path they take in life, they will succeed. It starts with an emotionally intelligent child. So anyway, thank you so much for hanging with me the last few minutes. I hope that something I have said has triggered something in you or has sparked some thoughts in you that will end up in conversation and you even being inspired to become your best self as a parent. So welcome again to my channel. I want to thank you all for those who, to those of you who have already subscribed. If this is your first time watching me, please like, subscribe, and share. Hit the notification button because that's the way you get notified every time I post a new video. So I hope that our village here will grow and that we will parent together. Again, if you have any questions, if there's any topics you want me to address, put them in the comment section below. I read the comments, I respond to comments, and I will go ahead and bring that on as a topic for future discussion. Again, thank you so much for your support. My name is Amma Gati. I am your family life coach. I'm here. I'm rooting for you. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.